Welcome aboard, dear listeners, to another exciting episode of Monday Shots, your source for quick and insightful doses of shipping industry expertise. I'm your host, Khyati, and today we have a fantastic episode in store for you. On this fourth episode, we are joined by not just one, but two guests navigating their careers at Bainbridge Navigation Dubai office. So, first up, we have Mr. Katie Muthappa with over 18 years of experience in the fields of IT and business consulting. And second, we have with us Miss Ekta Salaskar, a seasoned professional with over 10 years of experience in the investment banking industry. Both of our guests have completed an year at Bainbridge, and their insights and wisdom are sure to provide us with some invaluable lessons today. So, without any further ado, let me welcome Katie and Ekta on Monday Shots. Hello, both of you, and welcome to Monday Shots.
Good morning, Khyati, and thank you for having us.
Good morning, Khyati. Thank you so much for your warm
I
introduction.
hope
Looking forward for the great interview.
Thank you. And I hope you guys are equally excited as I am looking on the camera.
Same here.
Nervous and excited.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start the sale then. And here I shoot my first question. So, what motivated you guys to transition from your respective industries or respective fields into the shipping industry? And what projects or roles have you been involved in within your current company, Bainbridge Navigation? So, Katie, would you like to start first?
Sure, Khyati, thank you so much. So, to start off with, the motivation for me to join the shipping industry was my hunt for stability. And what I was looking for was a longevity of my career. So before this, I was in the IT industry, and as we're all aware, the IT sector changes on a very fast basis, on a day-to-day basis,
Yes.
and the market is very volatile and it gets unstable. So sometimes you're the person in demand today because you've got a certain course or you've done certain certifications, and just like that, tomorrow you can be made redundant. So the stability and longevity of my career is what drove me to look at options in the shipping industry. That is one role that I have been involved with. As far as Bainbridge is concerned, I'm prepping to start doing chartering. And for that, I have started off from scratch. That is, I've started handling operations of the vessels, and which gives me a day-to-day insight of the vessel operations, and also gives me a insight into the commercial aspects of what all is involved into running a vessel as such. And because of which it in turn helps me in the long run to prepare for my role in the chartering.
Okay, great. So, Ekta, we'd like to hear your points as well.
Yes. So as I've already briefed about my background, that I'm from an investment banking sector, having more than 10 years of experience in various domains like risk, compliance, FX trade settlements. I thought of giving a change to my career wherein I wanted to explore an industry which gives me the flexibility to think outside the box and where is non-monotonous. And the dynamics of shipping industry caught my attention, and I felt shipping could be one such industry which is mix of both, which can help me grow as an individual. And I knew that I'm ready for another stage of my career. Coming to my role, I started with operations that gave me an understanding of how a voyage is handled. And presently, I'm a part of chartering team, and it's my initial phase, but I intend to put my commercial experience in use in future. Thank you.
Okay, well, that's great. I think your points would serve as an inspiration to many who, want to make a career change after spending a lot of years in their respective fields. And you guys are certainly doing great. So good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's move forward to our next question then. So my next question is for Katie. Uh, With your extensive background in IT, what similarities or parallels do you see between the challenges faced by the shipping industry and those you have encountered in other sectors? And how can these experiences be leveraged for improvement? So, Katie, please share your insights for this.
So, Khyati, as I was saying, so initially I've started off my career with the BPO sector. From there, I've moved into the IT industry and I've been doing business consulting. So, as I was mentioning in my previous answer as well, one common factor across industries are the challenges on a day-to-day basis, and along with that, also the changes that come up on a daily basis. Which in turn makes being adaptable your biggest asset. So, along with that, as they say, one thing which is constant is change, and those who adapt to change are the ones who flourish. So, that's my short and sweet answer for you as far as this is concerned.
Well, that was really a very nice thing, Katie. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so my next question is for Ekta. Investment banking often involves risk assessment, right? So,
Yes.
how do you evaluate risk within the shipping industry or your respective department in which you're working currently, given its complexities and exposure to global economic fluctuations?
Okay, well, Khyati, there's a saying, a ship makes money only when she's at sea. So it is very important to manage the costs and time. There is no such instance where you can miss out on any detail, as this can impact the trade financially. Also, I feel it's very important to analyze the market, bunker prices, and freight rates for any cargo to take necessary steps, and which can help us to secure a deal at a right time. I believe one has to be more thorough and vigilant while trading or fixing any cargo, as this can either make or break a deal.
Great. And I think today I'm learning like so many sayings and proverbs. So thanks to both of you. That's such amazing.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so let's move ahead. Uh, Shipping industry is ever evolving, right? So how do you guys stay updated with the latest industry trends, regulations, technological advancements, etc.? And how can others in similar transitions like yours stay informed and adaptable in their new roles? So anyone can start. Ekta, let's start with you first.
Um, this shipping industry is purely based on strong networking. So I think the best way to stay updated is through reading reports, the market reports which we get, speaking to people with different verticals, from different verticals of the industry. When you actually meet people, just having a face to a name brings so much of impact in, building effective communication and strong trust. So there are also many potential courses available wherein you can get enrolled. Also, I must say, Bainbridge, like this company, is arranging so many online courses for us. We were enrolled initially, which helped us, connect the dots while we are working. Um, and they should continue to arrange such training programs for us, which when they feel there are new regulations in the market that would have any commercial implications.
Okay, great. So Katie, you're using this?
Um, so Ekta's covered most of the points, but uh, what I like to do is I like to keep things very simple. So the most important source of updates and changes, as far as the industry updates are concerned or changes are concerned, are your colleagues, your peers, and your bosses and people around you. So keeping your ears to the ground and listening to what they say and what is being shared is very important. And as far as a layman is concerned, for somebody who's trying to get into the industry, the one way to stay abreast with what is happening around you and the changes that are happening in the world and everything else is the one good old source, which is news. Staying up to date and knowing what is happening around you in the world, in your local market, in also the global market is very important as far as shipping is concerned, because that's where your price indications and all of that vary, and that's where you get to know whether the bunker prices are going up or down and all of that. So you need to have an update. And also, everybody is aware one of the biggest sources of all kinds of information in today's world is Google. So that's my two bits on this, Khyati.
Okay, great, great to know. Okay, so let's move to our next question. Uh, so, as professionals transitioning into a new industry, a completely new industry, have you had mentors or resources that have been particularly instrumental in your journey? Katie, please share your thoughts on this.
So, basis the point that we are absolutely new people into the industry and this organization as well. One good thing or the best part about this organization, which is Bainbridge Navigation, is that no one made us feel like we were outsiders or we were new to this playing field. Or there was no instance where we were made to feel that any of our questions are wrong, irrelevant, uh, or any it is not important, none of it. The reason being, everybody was warm, everybody was welcoming, everybody were willing to help us in understanding what is happening around us. And whether it is across departments, you talk about across geographies, whether we talk about different branches of our organization, whether it was the Delhi office or Singapore office, or whether it is the Dubai office, irrespective of whom you reach out to, everybody was warm and welcoming and willing to answer our questions. So that was one good factor about the entire thing. And it also goes without saying that the main factor or the main learning point or the key guiding factor for us in the journey was our tankers department head, Mr. Saurabh Gupta, who's heading the tankers department in the Dubai office.
Okay, great. Ekta?
Yeah, I completely agree with what Katie has said now. Also, I feel there is lot to learn from everyone in the office and the company as a whole, as each one of us brings different skill set. So, but having said that, majority of the learning happens within the office when you actually do the job.
Yeah, great. Okay, so as we near the end of this episode, I have one final question for both of you. What advice would you offer to individuals from diverse backgrounds who are interested in pursuing a career in shipping industry, considering your own successful transitions? So, Katie, you start first. What advice would you like to share?
Sure, Khyati. So, as you mentioned, the transition has happened, touch wood. But for it to be successful, there is a long way to go. But having said that, someone who's waiting, wanting, or willing to join the shipping industry, what they need to understand is that there is multiple facets to this industry. There are different departments that they can work with. There are different departments that they can work in. So what is most important is for them to understand what is the most suited department for them and to pursue it with all their heart, because end of the day, sky is the limit and you are the one who has to achieve it. So understanding what kind of department, what is your strengths, what you want to get into is the most important factor as far as the shipping industry is concerned.
Great. Thank you, Katie. Ekta, your turn now.
Yeah, so I'll again start with a saying that all things are possible if you are persistent and believe in yourself. So my
Yes.
suggestion would be come with an open slate and have the willingness to learn. Be nice and humble to everyone, because this is a purely relationship-based business. Be true to whatever work you do, and you'll go a long way in this industry.
Great saying, Ekta. Thank you so much. Thank you, both of you, for joining us on Monday Shots and sharing your invaluable perspectives and guidance, especially the sayings that you guys have shared today. All those were amazing. And with that, we conclude our today's episode. And as we wrap up, we encourage you to reflect on the wisdom shared by our guest. So stay tuned for more captivating conversations and expert advice on the maritime world. Until next time, fair winds and following seas. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much,
Thank you so much for
Khyati.
having us, Khyati.
Thank you.